Today, we're going to go over everything you need to know to get set up and out on the water. Your inflatable SUP package will come with a paddleboard, snap and fin, high-pressure pump, 3-piece travel paddle, coil leash, and a carry bag, which fits everything neatly inside. We're going to start off by getting our board inflated. To assemble the pump, connect the non-nozzle end of the hose to the pump at the connection point and turn until it's securely attached. Before you start pumping, make sure the yellow pin in the valve is up. To do this, push the pin down and twist. The valve will spring up and prevent air from escaping out when you disconnect your pump after your board's inflated. Once you've done that, you can attach the hose of the pump to the valve by pushing down and twisting clockwise. This pump has 2 settings, a single and a dual action. When you're ready to pump, attach the cap into place in the back of your pump to engage the dual action setting. This will give you more power initially, as it will inflate the board as you're pulling up and as you're pushing down. The pressure gauge won't register until about 10 psi, so don't worry if you don't see the needle moving at first. Once the board has taken shape, it will get more difficult to pump. You can remove the cap, which will switch it over into single action. This will only inflate the board as you push down, so it'll make it a little bit easier. You'll want to pump the board to at least 12 psi. And once you're there, you'll want to remove the hose and twist the valve cap into place. As you can see here, you've got the nose of the board up front, which has the handle to make loading and unloading easy. There's also a center handle for carrying the board. Your board may have 1 or 2 sets of bungees depending on the model you have, as well as stainless steel D-rings at the tail and sides. The brushed EVA traction deck pad will give your knees or feet maximum comfort while paddling. The board is constructed with a military-grade PVC material, making it extremely durable. The snap and fin is simple and easy to attach and does not require any tools. First, you'll want to make sure the latch is not too far up or down and it is sitting comfortably in the middle. Insert the fin into the slot by placing the notch at the base of the fin in the widest section of the slot. Push all the way down, and once it snaps into place, you'll want to push the lever down to secure it fully. Now it's time to assemble your paddle. This comes in 3 pieces: the bottom blade, the middle shaft, and the top handle. Slide the shaft piece into the blade section until the metal pin clicks into place. Then slide the top handle piece on and clamp it shut. A properly sized paddle will provide you with the most comfort and efficiency. With the latch in the middle section of the paddle open, adjust the paddle about 3 to 4 inches above your head. Place the blade end on the ground and drape your wrist over the handle. Your arms should be relatively straight, and your wrists should be resting comfortably at the top of the paddle. Close the latch, and now your paddle is ready. Take your leash tie and loop it through the D-ring at the tail of your board. The smaller end of your leash will attach to this, and the Velcro loop will wrap around your ankle. Pro tip, Isles leashes come with a bonus key stash packet on the ankle strap. Okay, now you've got your fin in, paddle assembled, and your leash on. Now it's time to hit the water. Before putting your board away, you'll want to make sure it's completely clean and dry. Rinse it with fresh water, and if you need extra cleaning, use something like Simple Green or a mild soap. You're going to want to keep your board in a cool, dry place. For longer term storage, you're going to want to keep it somewhere insulated, where the temperature will be fluctuating. If you're storing your board inflated, you can let out a little bit of air before storing it. If you store your board deflated, remove the fin and leash, deflate the board by pushing the yellow valve pin down and twisting it to let the air out. Starting at the nose, roll the board up until you reach the tail. Then secure the board with a cinch strap. Pack it into the backpack with a leash, fin, pump, and paddle. Thanks for watching, guys. See you out on the water.